Hey nonprofits, Jeanette here with the Digital Marketing Academy for Nonprofits. In today's video, we're going to share the nonprofit marketing funnel. Now, this is an amazing tool that's going to help you understand how to get people aware of your nonprofit and to take them through a journey where they become a monthly donor, an ambassador, and all the actions that you can take in between. So let's go ahead and jump in. The first stage to the nonprofit marketing funnel is awareness. So on the bottom left, we have a photo of two hands holding puzzle pieces. You can imagine that the one on the right is your nonprofit and the hand on the left is a potential supporter or donor. In this photo, you're not yet connected, so there has to be an awareness piece that will allow your nonprofit to connect to this supporter. And as long as you have some online discoverability, this can be your website, your social media, you could be running paid ads, but the idea here is that you're providing content online that would match you with someone who's looking for the services that you're offering and the impact that you're providing. So once you get this awareness piece down, this is the top of the funnel. You'll have the most people being exposed to your nonprofit, and this is going to be the heaviest part of the funnel. And so if you're successful in connecting and matching with what that person was looking for, you will get to the next stage of the funnel, which is education. So in order for someone to get to the education part of the funnel, they had to have taken some kind of action in the awareness part of the funnel. So if someone came to your website, maybe they filled out your email form, or maybe they found you on social media and followed your page or liked your page, or maybe you had some kind of text messaging campaign and they decided to text. So these are the mediums that you now have to stay connected with that person. And you definitely want to take advantage of them. So you want to send emails to them to let them know who you are, what impact you're making, telling stories about the people that you're impacting so that they can really start to get familiar with who you are and what you do. Same thing for social media and text messaging. You just want to tweak the messaging a little bit. So on email, you can be more long form, but on text message and social, you might just want to condense those messages. And in this stage, you want to be providing 3 times more value and education than you are asking. So one mistake that a lot of nonprofits make is that they put out the awareness and they immediately ask for something. And that's why people fall out of the funnel. But if you're effective in getting people to understand what it is that you're doing, the impact that you're making, and making them a potential hero in the story, then they continue down the funnel. So the next stage of our funnel is to get involved or for them to take an action. So again, we're not immediately asking them for things. We're giving them some value, some education, and then we're providing them with an opportunity for the next step. So we like to recommend that you have volunteering opportunities. You're going to get the most connection and loyalty if someone can come out, see what you do firsthand, and participate in that. If you have events that you do, maybe on a monthly basis or quarterly basis, any type of event where someone can come and meet your staff, can meet your CEO, can meet the people that you're helping. We just recommend having some kind of mix of those two things so that people can get that connection with you. And it's funny because you think sometimes if you're online, you can just do everything online. But if you want to be really effective and you have the opportunity to have those in-person opportunities, you can definitely take advantage of those. So once you've gotten someone to take an action, you can then move down the next step of the funnel. And that could be having them make an actual donation at this point. So we say convert to a supporter because once you've made them aware, you've informed them, you've gotten them involved, this is where you can really call them a supporter. Someone is going to be well-versed in your nonprofit at this point and be able to talk to someone else about what it is that you do. And so supporter could mean a donation, it could mean a volunteer, it could mean they want to be a board member or a committee member, but this is the very loyal stage of getting someone on board with your nonprofit. So as you'll see, the funnel does get smaller And that's just the natural tendency of a funnel and getting people through to understand what you do and to take action. But your funnel can be more effective maybe than it has been in the past because you're actively aware of all of these steps and what you can do. So once you've converted someone to be a supporter, a lot of times nonprofits will stop here. And this is where you have probably the most opportunity to continue relationships and to add a lot of value to this supporter and to get them to give more frequently to your nonprofit. So you want to put a lot of effort at the people or toward the people who've made it to this part of your funnel. So once you have a supporter, you want to focus on the retention part of retaining this supporter. So we have a photo on the bottom left of two hands creating a heart. So again, one hand is your nonprofit, the other hand is your supporter. You want to build this relationship. And one way to build relationship is to have constant communication. So we recommend at least once a month, sending them an email, a newsletter, to let them know what you're doing in the community. And you can't assume that these people will see what you're doing on social media because of the algorithm that there is. Not everyone sees your updates. And so maybe you're posting on social media and not sending out a monthly email. We recommend doing the email monthly because if you have someone's email address, they're gonna get it in their inbox and they're gonna have the opportunity and the choice to open it. So this is where you can really focus on some cool strategies on how you retain people. So this is where you can ask for feedback, you can provide more ways for them to get involved, but the idea is retain, retain, retain so that you have these people involved with your mission for life. And once you're able to retain a supporter, you can make them into an ambassador. So this person can then tell their friends in their network about what you do, creating more awareness. And what that does is it takes them from the bottom of the funnel to putting people into the top of the funnel. So this is a really effective, and if you think about it, it's not costing you any money or extra effort to get people back into that funnel. And if someone is in this stage and maybe they've only donated once, this is another opportunity to present monthly giving opportunities. But you'll see that this is a very concentrated, strategic funnel. And so maybe if you haven't been focusing on parts of this funnel, you haven't seen the results that you could be seeing. And so we want to encourage you to take a look at every step of this funnel and decide if there's things that you can improve or add so that you are making sure you're hitting people at all levels of the funnel. So if you found this video helpful, we would love for you to comment and let us know maybe what made sense to you or what spurred an aha moment, or if you have any follow-up questions, leave them in the comments and we'll get back to you. And if you would like more resources from us, you can, we have a webinar coming up. So you can go to nonprofitmarketing.academy/webinar and sign up to get a notification once we're ready for registration on that. And we'll be teaching you some digital marketing strategies that will help any nonprofit grow. We're also very excited about our Facebook fundraising tribe. We were selected by Facebook to be part of a special beta group for paid subscriptions. And so in this Facebook fundraising tribe, we're going to give you tutorials, trainings, checklists, best practices, live coaching, peer review, networking with nonprofit professionals. So if you've used Facebook fundraising and you aren't getting the results that you want, this is going to help you understand the ways that you can optimize your fundraisers to make a bigger impact. So we hope that you'll join us on the webinar, join us in the Facebook group, and we look forward to providing some more resources to you in the future.